Hey guys, it's Hillary, and today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. Now, this isn't my first video, but I am starting my Booktube journey this month, so I still consider myself a newbie in the grand scheme of doing Booktube. So, question number one is, why did you start a Booktube channel? And I feel like everyone's answer is sort of the same. Like, we read books, we want someone to discuss our books with. I do have some friends that read, but I can only guarantee that we're going to read one of the same books a month because we're in a book club together. But we pick one book out of a jar and we read that one together. So out of my group of friends, that's the only book that I can guarantee that I'm going to get to talk about with someone. So I read a lot more books than I feel like some of the other people in my book club do. Some of them can only manage to read that one book a month, which is fine. Not everyone is the same speed of a reader. But whereas I try to make sure I read at least 4 books a month, I want to read a book a week. But last month I read 13 books, so, you know, I want to be able to discuss books with people. So anyway, that's the long answer for that question. Question number 2, what fun or unique thing do you think that you can bring to Booktube? And for me, I think something different that I can bring to YouTube is that I'm a mom. I know that most Booktubers are college students or they're in their early 20s, late teens, and I don't know if I want to say how old I am on Booktube, but I am about to turn 32, so I feel like my life experiences, and I might take something different from a book than someone who's only 22 and has less life experience than I do. So I just think that'll be something interesting. Maybe it'll encourage more moms to take some time for themselves and read, or even dads. I don't want to discount any dads out there. I know I'm not a dad, but parents can take more time to make sure that they do something for myself, because reading is what I do for myself in my free time. Question number 3, what are you most excited for? I think the most exciting thing for me would be meeting new people. I would love to meet some people through Booktube that I never would have met before, and you know, possibly become really good friends, and that would just be really awesome. Number 4, why do you love reading? Like, my favorite thing about reading is that it can take you to new worlds, and as a mom of young children, like my children aren't in their teens or anything, I have 3 young children, traveling is sort of out of the question right now. Yes, we could take family trips, but we won't get to go to all the places that maybe I'd like to go or might be on my bucket list. So reading gives me the opportunity to live vicariously through a character, get really involved in the world, and I just think that's part of the reason why I really love reading. I also really enjoy it because it's something that I get to do for myself, and as much as I love my children, to keep myself sane, I need to make sure that I try to do things for myself as well as doing things for them. Number 5, what book or series got you into reading? This one is really hard for me because I've always been a reader. When I was a kid, I read Sweet Valley Kids, and when I was like in middle school, Goosebumps were really popular, and I read those. When I hit like my teenage years, my first like adult fiction book that I can really remember reading and loving was Jurassic Park. And then as an adult, I think the series that really got me into reading was this one right here, Deja Dead by Kathy Reichs. I have read every book that she's written, and someone suggested that I read her books because they were really good, and I told them the kind of things that I was interested in, and they were like, you're gonna really love that book. And I think this series has like 19 books in it. I've read all of them. I've read her young adult series, which is this one right here, her Virus series. And that one has 5 books in it. Yeah, I just loved her books. For anybody who's not familiar with Kathy Reichs, the TV series Bones is based off of this book series. The main character in this series is Temperance Brennan, and so she helped produce the TV show. So if you're interested in Bones, I know this series just finished and that's really sad, but if you really liked that series, you might be interested in reading this book series. It is an adult book series, but like I said, she does have a YA book series, but they're not exactly the same. They're still, like, they still have a few of the same aspects, but I feel like this one is more sci-fi based, and whereas this one is more mystery thriller based. Question number 6. What question would I have for my favorite booktuber? I have quite a few booktubers that I watch on YouTube, and they're part of the reason why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna make a booktube. But as for my question for them, a lot of them are like more popular. They've met authors and they've done interviews with them, and I would just say, like, when you started your booktube journey, could you ever have imagined that you were going to meet some of your favorite authors and that your booktube channel was going to get so popular that you'd be getting arcs? Would you ever have imagined that your booktube career would have taken off the way that you're probably hoping it would? Or I don't even know if you were hoping that it would. When you started your booktube channel, you could have been just like me and you just wanted someone to talk about books with, and then all of a sudden you're getting to meet your favorite author after a few years of being on booktube. So I just think that's amazing, and I don't know if I can necessarily say I hope that's where my booktube goes, because I think if I got a chance to meet my favorite author, I'd be terrified. But yeah, I want to hope for good things for my booktube channel. Question number 7 is, what challenges do you hope to overcome through your booktube channel? And I think my hardest, I have 2 things that are going to be my hardest. It's either finding time. I'm going to say it for the 3rd time in this video. I'm a mom. I have 3 children, and my times when I can record are very limited. They're like after my kids go to bed, nap time, and like that's it. Like, my time is very short. But besides that, I'm afraid I won't be able to put myself out there the way that I'm hoping that people on my channel can see me. I'm hoping that people on my channel can see me the way I really am, and I hope they like what I'm putting out there. So thanks for joining me for my Booktube Newbie Tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone, but if you're a Booktube newbie like me and you want to try this video, then I tag you. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to make sure that I get a couple of videos up a week, so if you're interested in finding out when they come out, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.